basically such a review should have been done already before the project proposal was written, but Rudy has not done it, so it's included. The objective of this work package is to review and assess soil improving cropping systems. And then when I sent this presentation to Rudy, and I got immediately a response, he said, are you reviewing only soil improving cropping systems? Or do you reviewing cropping systems and see which ones are soil improving? Good question. I hope we can have the answer. In my view, we should limit as much as possible to soil improving cropping systems and leave everything out as much as possible. We have 3 tasks. The first one is really the review of soil improving cropping systems, and we have to look also at the driving forces. So how the cropping systems change, what are the driving factors, and we have to analyze the strong and weak points for the cropping systems, making a kind of SWOT analysis. The second one is development of an analytical framework. And this framework is meant to find out where in Europe we should use these soil improving cropping systems. And to classify them and to find where they can use it. And to derive threshold values for soil quality when a soil improving cropping system should be used. And the final part is the pre-selection of key soil improving cropping systems, and for that we need to identify that as a function of the pedoclimatic zones, and to develop also a decision support tool. We have divided our task as follows. I will lead this task. Marius Heinen, he's not here, will lead this one. Gerard Veldhoff, who is at the back, he will do task 3. We have 2 deliverables already at the beginning of the project. No, one at the beginning. A review report of soil improving cropping systems. So basically we have to work very hard, because we have to deliver our report already in month 18. And fortunately the scientific publications may appear at the end of the project. If you look to the milestones, we even have to work harder, because the analytical framework for assessing soil improving cropping systems need to be ready in month 6. And we need to have finished a list of potential soil improving cropping systems already by month 9. And these will feed into work package 3. What are the linkages with other projects, other work packages? Well, if you read the project proposal, our results feed in basically to all work packages. But we have to deliver pre-selected soil improving cropping system to work package 3. We need to inform work package 4 with key information and factors on soil improving cropping systems, and we have to derive threshold values for soil quality for work package 6. Does it mean that work package 2 is only a donor? No. We also like to receive information from other work packages. Yes? And now I see I uploaded the wrong version, because here it should say we like to have data information from other work packages in papers, reports, but also from long-term experiments. Yes? So we can use information from you, from long-term give us here as well. And of course suggestions and comments. So what do we see, or what do so far I see as the key challenges of this work package? The first thing is that I think soil quality is what I call an elusive concept. We need to define it. Otherwise we have a very broad discussion. You can think about everything. So we need to make operational definitions, and we should preferably do that here. The same holds for soil improving cropping systems. I'm sure that if you have to write down a sentence, what you mean by soil improving cropping systems, we get 60 different definitions of soil improving cropping systems. And that doesn't work for the project. So we need to come to operational terms. The impacts of soil improving cropping systems can be manifold. So probably we have to focus a little bit, because we have limited time. The identification and categorization of soil improving cropping systems in the literature. How do we extract them from the literature? Where do we make the borders? It's important. Otherwise we will swim and never come above the surface anymore. We have to do it quantitatively, we have to deliver in time, and we want to derive scientifically robust results. How many minutes do I have? 5? Okay, so I go further. If you look to the possible variables in soil improving cropping systems, I listed them here. The main differences. So we have the soil improving crop system has crop rotations, or cover crops, legumes, follow permanent crops. Then there are inputs. I have heard many of you have fertilizer experiments, so management of nutrients, management of irrigation, water, drainage, management of pesticides, yeah, the pest management, inputs of organic amendments, lime, tillage and crop residue management, machinery and traffic. So at least 7 main variables. Suppose that each one has 2 sub-variables. Then you come to the astonishing number of 128 different cropping systems. Suppose each one has 3 variables. Then we will have 2,187 variables. So meaning there is an endless number, and at least for this one, there are so many different possibilities. For irrigation, probably less. The same holds for, if you look to the SWOT analysis of the effects of soil improving cropping system. We have to, according to the proposal, we have to look at the agronomic aspects, crop yield, quality, soil pathogens, crop diseases, weed infestations. We have to look at the soil quality aspects, therefore I want to define it also. And the soil improving potential, how defined. Economic aspect, that is simple, probably only one variable. Resource use efficiency, land, nutrients, human health and environmental impacts, and the other. So again, you can make another. Now we have 6 possible effects. If each one has only 2, we still have 64 possible effects. Impossible to summarize that in a paper. So we have to limit again. I can continue. The same is for an analytical framework for assessing soil improving cropping systems. And we have to assess the specific needs for soil improving cropping systems as a function of the pedoclimatic zones. And here again, if you go, you find that there is a bewildering number of variables. So we have to zoom in. This is the same, I think. So, in conclusion, we need clear operational definitions to make progress. And we need to prioritize also soil improving cropping systems, and we need to prioritize the key impacts. Which one do we focus? We need speedy delivery, otherwise the other work packages are in trouble. And we need to have further discussion during this meeting, and that is one of the main reasons why I asked really to have at least one day to sit around the table with all of you, well, with those who are involved in work package 2, to come up with some kind of proper definition and prioritization. Thank you.
Thank you.